Weather time now with Gavin Morris, and we've got strong winds and wintry temperatures, Gav.
That's right, the mercury's falling, the anemometer is spinning and the seas are rising. It is going to be a pretty wild 3-day period along the coastal fringe. Now, the sky above, first of all, though, has been putting on an amazing display so far this spring with some really cool cloud formations passing over, typical during the change of season period. Glen Macintosh snapped this one near Swansea. Now, the rain so far has been fairly light on. We had these squally hail showers across Victoria throughout today. Up until 9 this morning, we had a little bit as this system moved in across the west coast of Tasmania. The best falls were inland from Port Macquarie at Mount Seaview of 26 millimetres from yesterday's shower activity. Not much on offer elsewhere. It's still very clear, but this system is the dominating weather feature of the nation at the moment. That there is a cluster of heavy downpours and showers tracking up the coast. All of it's mostly offshore. We're starting to see a little bit around the mountain areas and Port Stephens, and there's more to come. This is cold air, and this is a really fast moving column of air thanks to this big pressure gradient. It's huge. It's not that the low's deep, it's because the high is just a massive mountain of air that is built up and it's stalled. It's sitting in the bight, and so that southerly is moving very quickly, and this is what's going to make for some very dangerous conditions along the coast with some really big seas. We'll have coastal erosion and very powerful winds there running along our shoreline. Otherwise, the remainder of the nation is relatively clear. It's cold throughout the southeast as we fall back into winter-like weather here. Brisbane cooling down, the same with the Alice and the Adelaide, but Perth, the heat is on. All of the heat is building up over a very clear nation, and it's being pushed westward. In for a local look at temperatures today, it wasn't too bad. Inland, low 20s. We hit the high teens as the winds kicked in during this afternoon. Well, actually, they started building this morning, really coming in at about 10 o'clock and increasing. So temperature on the way down, the humidity is falling, the winds are strong, and they're going to remain very strong, varying from about 40 to 60 kilometres an hour, and they'll continue to be very strong. Could hit 70, maybe some 80 wind gusts in there, certainly possible over the next 48-hour period. Thursday is really going to be quite strong, remaining out of the south, and all of the wet weather is skimming in across the coastal suburbs, a little bit pushing inland, and the shower activity, that precipitation around the high elevated areas, first of all above 1,300 metres, snow showers, then falling down to about 1,000 potentially throughout tomorrow. So it is going to be very cold. Wind chill factor thrown in on top of this is going to feel like about 10, 11 degrees, so it is going to be a very cold one, so get prepared for that throughout tomorrow. Not fantastic school holiday weather by any means. Inland, not expecting much of that precipitation to come down, only gathering around the mountain areas, and you can see a few snowflakes there in the forecast for the Barringtons yet again. So wild conditions here, gale wind warnings. We've got some nasty weather warnings that have been issued. Large seas, rock fishing, all dangerous stuff. Low tide 10:40. Sun cross the equator will do overnight throughout tomorrow. It's moving back into the southern hemisphere. We've got a blood moon coming up on the 28th, but that lunar eclipse will not be seen here in Australia. It is going to be wild along the coast for Newcastle. It's going to be cold, it's going to be windy, big seas, and you can see remaining pretty chilly all the way into next week. That's where the showers are going to remain. The Upper Hunter not getting much shower activity, but cold. Gosford will be walloped as well. Going to the surf vision, this was this morning, then it just blew out this afternoon and will continue to blow out. It is going to be a big mess. We're going to lose more sand with this bombardment. Should be about a 60-hour period, I would expect, from here until Friday. So the winds are going to be pretty strong. Nice little switchfoot from the Groms going off and joining the little waves.
Good one.
Thanks, Gav.
Thanks, Gav. Coming up, the mega yacht fit for a king, and it'll only set you back $500 million.
Do you need some help?